It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Levine. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Caruso in a two-guard. And for the Knicks, up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Brunson with it. Feeds it to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
On the wing, Levine. Back to White. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
And the first one at the line is good.
A jack-of-all-trades type of player, DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Brunson, no good. Now here's Caruso. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. Over Randall, steps back and trains the jump shot.
The defense was all over him all the way, but DeRozan has the vertical to simply rise and fire over.
Now here's Brunson. With the teardrop. And that one drops for him.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
4. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's White. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Brunson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
White looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Pass to Levine. Driving the lane, and the jam by Levine.
A burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Anunoby, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. Bulls on D. Here's DiVincenzo. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 6.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Ball kicks to Caruso. Randall with some nice D.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Zach Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Brunson. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
That was your Knicks sitting answer.
Williams finds ball. Poke loose. Down low. Here's Brunson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
Second team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Bulls trail by 7. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson against Ball. Shoots over Brunson. And the Bulls with another miss. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's the teardrop. Here's Robinson. Misses in close. And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice D from DeRozan.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Knicks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bulls trail by 7. DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Now Ball. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. That one, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. Ball surveying the defense. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 4. Shoots over Brunson. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 6.
That is DeMar's spot, maybe the best mid-range shooter in the game.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. White is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Levine at the 3. And it's good for 2. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And they've repeatedly poked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
White left side. Williams outside. It's rebounded by New York. Randall outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. His tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Here's Vucevic following the basket by Julius Randle. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got his second bucket.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Bulls trail by 9. Bean passes to White. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And stolen by Williams. And Levine, here we go. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Good. Nice job down low. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They gotta be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And New York looking to change here. Burks is checked in.
Alec Burks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Caruso against Burks. Levine for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Josh Hart. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach Levine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
And he's good on the first of 3.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach Levine continues to try to find ways to get better.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Williams. He's off on the second. And he nails the third. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Burks. Here's Hart. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Brunson is checked in for the Knicks. AUGST is checked in for the Bulls. All comes in for Kobe White. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 7-point differential. Now here's Dosumu. Burks covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And so here is New York. New York leading by 7. Brunson the pass to Randall. Here's Hartenstein. Now Brunson. 11 points in the game. It's good.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 13.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Levine. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Burks looking around. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 7. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Ball. That's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan. Burks finds Hart. Brunson against Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
First personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. OG Anunoby comes in for Randall. And it's Bogdanovich in for Josh Hart. And Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in.
One shot.
That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Now here's Ball. Scoreless thus far. Here's DeRozan. It's Chicago with another bucket. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And that one drops.
Inside, OG gets assertive and gets through the defense.
And here's Levine. 8 points for him. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen by Robinson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 10-point New York lead.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Outside Ball. Here's DeRozan. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. For the Knicks and Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bulls trail by 8. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. To the paint. That's good from Randall on the assist by Hart. And that's now 10 points for Julius Randle. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And White kicks to DeRozan. Tries from 16. Almost, but it rolls out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside, White. Passes it to Levine. And he nails the jumper. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson. White covering. And Brunson, here we go.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
The Knicks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That one falls for Brunson. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Brunson against White. They get the rebound. Levine wide open. No good on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Brunson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
New York leading by 12. Pass to Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And 12 points for Julius Randle.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
White against DiVincenzo. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson with it. 20 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Chicago calls timeout. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Caruso finds White to stop the run. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. He has 6.
This is who White is, a competitor, a hard-nosed player. Love the activity on the offensive glass.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Levine following the score by New York. Outside, White. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Patrick Williams drilled that shot. The defense has to respect his range.
Randle passes to McBride. Back to Randle.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Randle's got 14 points for the game.
This is one of the things you love about Randle. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Williams passes to Vucevic. 1:41 left in the third. Comes up empty down low. Here's Hart. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Here's White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
New York going with almost an entire new group. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. OG Anunoby comes in for Randle. Bogdanovich is checked in for Josh Hart. And Alec Burks subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. Osumu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score. Burks' shot is good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
A sneaky move by DeRozan catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Knicks leading by 15. To the middle. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his 2nd basket of the game. 29 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
For Chicago, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Both free throws good from DeRozan. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd. Now, here's Burks. And the pass to Brunson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. So for Chicago right now, we've got DeRozan. Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in its center, locking down the middle.
Knicks lead 55.
Pass to Dosunmu. Kicks to DeRozan. He feeds it to Vucevic. And there it is for him.
Strong through contact. Vucevic gets it done.
New York leading by 17. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Randall. Shoots over Dosunmu. They grab their own miss. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hart. And the 3 off target.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Steins checked in for OG Anunoby. Chicago also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. White the pass to Caruso. DeRozan bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. Hard against White. Randall. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Chicago.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 18. Inside, it's stolen. Caruso against Hart. Shoots over Caruso. Hart, that's good.
A sweet spot for Hart. Once he senses any separation from mid-range, he's looking to fire.
Rosen dishes to White. He kicks it to Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 20. Now Hart. Now the pass to Randall. Unable to get that one. Nice D from DeRozan. White against Hart. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Takes it inside. White wide open. He fires. And another miss by Chicago. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Hartenstein. That one wide left. Misses from short range. Bulls trail by 20. Rosen dishes to White. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hart, that's good.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Chicago calls timeout.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Now here's White. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
DiVincenzo kicks to Hart. White against Brunson. Count that one. Brunson's got 24.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's DeRozan. Randall with the block.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randall showing he can make plays at both ends.
It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Caruso. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now, here's DeRozan. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Vucevic with the bucket.
The touch from deep is impressive. Vuce has put in work on making his 3 dangerous.
Brunson against White. Steps back and shoots. Vucevic with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Dishes it to DeRozan. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Caruso against DiVincenzo. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives them. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.